Hey Harry, I exposed that banner ad to you. You know that offer? It's insanely good for your business. It's definitely going to add a lot of value. In fact, I did see that you go over to my website. You hovered around and did make a couple of clicks too. But you did not complete the buying process. Why is that? What do you mean you found it expensive? I think the prices are pretty competitive. No, it's not just me who thinks so. It is value for money. Harry, where are you going? Hey, listen, I spent a lot of money showing that ad to you. You cannot come all the way to the buying page and then just vanish like that. It's not done, right? It's just not fair. Does your Harry too come all the way to the buying page and then defer buying just because he's not convinced or sold on the price? Well, then this video is exactly for you. I'm going to tell you how you can get insanely good at selling your price of your product or your core offer. Stay on course. Let's quickly start with a short story. In the fiscal year of 2003, Bush administration was facing a lot of problem. Americans believed that US spent a lot of money, a lot of taxpayers' money on foreign aid, and they weren't in agreement with it. They weren't happy about it. So this is how Bush administration chose to communicate their message. They said $8 billion. This is what they were spending on foreign aid. Now, technically, this is less than the amount needed to sustain a war on Iraq for a month. The next number they put forth was $1 billion. They said all of sub-Saharan Africa receives $1 billion in foreign aid, which is technically less than the cost of a B-2 bomber. Well, but this message did not connect with Americans at all. A B-2 bomber, a war on Iraq? Well, I'm busy getting food on my plate. I'm really not sure what that means. So here's the big question. What would you have done if you were part of the Bush administration? How would you have created a buy-in from the 31-year-old new dad, Harry, on your foreign aid programs? Well, the authors of the book Made to Stick transformed the message in a way that Harry will take notice. Let me read it out for you. They said, all of sub-Saharan Africa receives just over $1 billion in economic aid. Now, listen to this carefully. If everyone in the country gave up one soft drink a month, we could double our current aid to Africa. If everyone gave up one movie a year, we could double up our current aid to Africa and Asia. More than the cost of B-2 bombers and sustaining a war on Iraq, the 31-year-old Harry understands that the cost of movies and soft drinks are frivolous expenses in contrast to critical human needs of developing nations. Moreover, he doesn't have a gut feel for the cost of a B-2 bomber or a war. But he surely has a gut feel for the cost of soft drink or movies because he probably spends on it every weekend. Oh yeah, I traded a couple of B-2 bombers last night. Definitely, wife and I had to clear the whole fridge to stuff them in. No, don't worry, the kids were away playing soccer when the B-2 bombers came in. Now here's where I want you to focus on. What if that message would have compared the cost of foreign aid to monthly expenses incurred on a trip to the grocery store or buying diapers for that matter? Well then Harry would have been angry, insanely angry, because these are not frivolous expenses, right? So you think my kid will be on your face, you moron, because we won't be able to buy diapers anymore. And we won't have stuff to make in the kitchen because we'll not be able to go to the grocery store. No. Are you out of your mind? Seriously. So the idea of breaking down the big chunk prize into a small nugget is exploited by Millions Mom Challenge very effectively, very beautifully. It doesn't use the hefty word donation and alienate people like you and me who do not often donate. Instead, it actually says something which will stick with you and me forever. It says, save a baby's life for a price less than a cup of a coffee. Insanely effective marketers use this technique to sell stuff which is worth thousands of dollars by just breaking it down into daily price and comparing it to a cup of coffee or a latte. But here's what I want you to focus on, that the price is again being compared to something which is less important, which is pretty much frivolous, that is buying a cup of coffee. It has not been compared to, say, buying a bus ticket to work. Wait a sec. It was okay till giving up coffee, okay? Because I could still wake up in the morning, make some coffee and get it in a thermos to work. But what's this new stuff about giving up buying a bus ticket to work? So you think that I should probably take a cab to work, which is a lot more expensive? Or you think that I should give up work completely? And then you're gonna feed my family, right? So here's the deal. When people are convinced about your product or your core offer and price is making them defer decision or delay it, then breaking the big number into a small, more digestible number and comparing it to something that they have a gut feel for and is pretty much frivolous in their life will come to your rescue hands down. Thank you for watching me. Do not forget to download this insanely useful ebook from WeisterAcademy.com and do share your specific learnings from the video with me in the comment box below. Stay tuned for more action. That's me, Tavleen, signing out. Hey, calm down, Harry. Trust me, I was just trying to simplify the price. I am really sorry for this.